Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much...
Ekitike! He will be livid with himself. And he's intervened well there. Spread it left. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Yildiz. Rijkaard. And it's made its way to him. Has a look and plays it forward. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Bellingham. Singo gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United have a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Out to the right. Now it's Doku. De Arrascaeta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schlotterbeck.
Ahima clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move.
Van Basten! He's scored! So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Crosses it in. A header! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose foot.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, super ball! De Arrascaeta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Half an hour played now. Koundé with the slide tackle there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vermeer. And it's Van Basten. Yildiz. Looking to play him in. An instinctive shot, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. Shot, big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Yildiz is there and he can get that clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Look at the space, chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. Yildiz. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bruno Fernandes. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Yildiz clears it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a throw-in. And that has been clubbed away. De Arrascaeta. Mazraoui could try cutting inside here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Today, please take some time out
to review the first half.
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, terrible pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Osimhen, and a chance! Superb from Osimhen! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too... He's had a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Backward it goes, and it's Bruno Fernandes. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. A heavy challenge. Hernandez. Manchester United given another corner.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. No way through, so back it comes. Played in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass is just off target. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's gone for goal! Mazraoui clears it away. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Doku.
Osimhen.
Number 9. Yudis. Coming on the field. Number
Well, the ball
23.
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mahima clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Osimhen. And he shoots! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the lead now is 2. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Casemiro pokes it out wide. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Turns and goes back. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Brilliant from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Tell. This looks promising. Tell. Foden. Now it's Osimhen. Not the most accurate pass. Single. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Now it's Tell. Osimhen. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only 1 mid.
Can he finish? Casemiro. Bellingham. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Romario. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Backward it goes. Can he get on the end of... And the finish! Casemiro cuts it out. Driving forward. So we're still where we started right now. De Arrascaeta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And it's Casemiro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. Good ball, good take. And here's a chance! It's bounced back off the post. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is... And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great ball if he can get there. It's played through for him. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. That has been cut short. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Singo makes the interception. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Conte. Short changes him with that pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
It's been a decent
and
45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Casemiro looking for options for movement. Singo deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Del Piero. And it's Bellingham. He's in a good shot at goal! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Bellingham. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Ekitike.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Singo. That's De Arrascaeta. Casemiro, just about up to the hour now.
71,550.
Now it's Romario. Casemiro. Inzaghi chasing after it. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Ekitike. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Substitution for Manchester United.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Number 6, Chanathip.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Romario. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Good ball over the top. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Oh, what a pass! Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass is short and sharp. It's a threat. Decent chance! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Mazraoui. Not the most accurate pass. And he plays one through. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Renan Lodi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Coming on the field is number 39.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
3 minutes added time.
Played out wide. Cross to the back post. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Mazraoui. Knocks it into space. And across it goes. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everyone,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
Old
excitement
Trafford.
already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come.
Bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Arrascaeta. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Manchester United finding their passes. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah shoots! Yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the left flank. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely ball. Iwobi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Casemiro. Now Singo. That has been cut short. Rui Costa. Salah. Well read, nice interception. Mazraoui. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, important interception. Iwobi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That looks a cracking ball. Gullit. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Played back in. Mazraoui. De Arrascaeta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Iwobi. It's a pretty loose pass. Casemiro. Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's made its way to him. Iwobi, who does have an assist to his name. Now this could be a chance. He's through and shot a goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he was quick to react. And this is Inzaghi. Knocks it out wide. Casemiro. De Arrascaeta. He's in a good position here. Played in by Mazraoui.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. That's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes
was
played.
71,649.
He's chosen to go back. And this is Inzaghi. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. De Arrascaeta. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
United, number 19, Josiane De Arrascaeta. Coming on the field is number 6, Chanapep.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Iwobi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Liverpool have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hernandez. Coming on the field, number 39.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Casemiro. Foden. Otto tries a cross. Terrific header! Yes! And they're back in front! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chanatip.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Iwobi looking to get on the end of this.
3 minutes
Raul.
at a time.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Raul. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Mazraoui is there. He's going for goal! Tried the volley, but no.
Serginho really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Right. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Galatasaray.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his...
Inzaghi! And it's come back out to him.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Ruben Dias. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Sané. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. And it's Maradona. And Sané. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Inzaghi. And back to the keeper they go. Ruben Dias. Caceres. Costa Curta. Still goalless. To Guardiola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in...
And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Sané demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Guardiola. Guardiola. Sané is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mazraoui. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. And it's Guardiola. 30 minutes gone. Knocks it into space. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball. And this is Neymar. Turns and goes back.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Knocks it out wide. Neymar has it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Messi. Neymar. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Arrascaeta. He's chosen to go back.
1 minute added
Great
time.
vision. Well read. And the danger is averted. That could spell trouble. Oh no, what has happened here? And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro. It's a pretty loose pass. Wriggles his way through. Filippo Inzaghi. Messi. Mazraoui. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Belletti. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Single. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. And shifted it to the flank. And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
That's rather hopeful. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Maradona. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez to Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. And he's managed to get free.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Maradona. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position.
Oh, great feat, that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mazraoui, here's onto this. Inzaghi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Bellingham. Delivered in. Sané. Messi. He's looking wide. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Josiane de Arrascaeta. Number 5, number 10, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field, number 6, Chenefip. Number 39, Tel. Number 11.
Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Bellingham. Back into the middle. Chance! Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He can get that clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ambitious ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Costa Curta. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everyone,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
Old
pitch are
Trafford.
raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Sané. He's shifting through the gears. There's the shot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Schlotterbeck cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Inzaghi. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Sané.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Sané deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Manchester United.
He's given it away. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Bellingham. Mazraoui. Tries to pass it through. An instinctive delivery. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can pick it up. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, no joy this time. Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now there's a... Palmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Chanatip. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Chance for a shot! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Inzaghi. Real chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Chanatip. Mosquera. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Crunching tackle. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Hernandez. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
There will be 3 minutes added
Mbappe
time.
clipped into space. And smartly reclaimed. Mazraoui. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you
Here's
for
the
your
start of the second
cooperation.
half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal it.
Chance! They've done it! The second half off to spectacular start! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure.
And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cleared without hesitation. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with...
And Sonny! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Hernandez. Casemiro. Tries to play it through. And this is Inzaghi. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And he's done it again. Roberto Carlos! Bruno Fernandes. And this is Inzaghi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
987.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. I think that's offside, yes it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
6.
time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Sané. Conte. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sané. Now it's Palmer. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hernandez coming on the field.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Casemiro. Manchester United finding their passes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passes short and sharp. Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Renan Lodi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shoots! goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Into the last 5 minutes. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bellingham. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Four added minutes on the board. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Oh, they can break here. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Fernandes. And it's Beckham. Now it's Palmer. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Single. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
He's on it, can he get away? Mazraoui.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. De Arrascaeta. Mazraoui. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pull it. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Pull it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Arrascaeta, and a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. Chooses to go back. Passes short and sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pull it. And it's Baggio. And this is Romario. And this is Roberto Baggio. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one...
Decent chance! De Arrascaeta. Bellingham. Now it's Inzaghi.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's good play. That is good. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet. That's a good run down the left. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Inzaghi. Hernandez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Report to the staff room
yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, sweet feet. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Lam. Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a little off target.
The attendance for this match
now it's
was
Neymar, and they can counter here. He's found a way through, and they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Maldini, and here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Some resolute defending there. Hernandez. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez picks it up out wide. De Arrascaeta. Great ball, and he's in here. Taken back almost. Casemiro! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Josiane de Arrascaeta. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Good take, and is he in? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lahm gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Played in by... He's got tall. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Toure is there, and he can get that clear. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's bustling, takes a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Inzaghi.
Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field, number 39.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yaya Toure. Bellingham played with finesse. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's had it nicked away. Schlotterbeck gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Singo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
4
Bellingham.
added minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Singo. Mazraoui. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Veron's cross. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is one Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive deficiencies, but creatively, he's gifted. He can pick an eye-of-the-needle pass to devastating effect.
Maldini. And this is Puskás! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's gone forward. Neither side especially adventurous early on. De Arrascaeta. Filippo Inzaghi. Rui Costa. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Pelé! Mazraoui. Ball's gone out of play.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rui Costa. And that is expertly dealt with. De Arrascaeta. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And he's gone backward here. Played out towards the right wing, and he's got his cross in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a look and place it forward. Mazraoui. Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Somewhat off target. Veron.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
30 minutes gone. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Puskás.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Pelé. He is just caressing the ball. Mazraoui. And it's Bellingham. Singo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. It's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's played it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rui Costa. With Veron. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff gets into a good position. They're on! Oh, the ball's run loose. In for the pieces.
The keeper was likely to need his best there.
And they're on! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Inzaghi, being still separated by the game's only goal. Yeah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Puskás. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Arrascaeta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank. Well, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Filippo inside. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mazraoui. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham knocks it out wide. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. And that's been drilled in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a smartly directed ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieira does well to get it back.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 23, Verón. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Jordan Henderson. El dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Maldini getting this one clear. Maldini cuts it out. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, what a... Crossbar comes to the rescue. Pepe gets it clear. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That is good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar. Batistuta. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Neymar. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bit...